Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you two things that you're probably doing wrong, and if you're not, that's fine, but I think you probably are. Unless you're really, really good. And even then, you're probably doing it on occasion, because I just checked through some footage, and I found some examples of things that I think are probably pretty obvious when you have a look at them. I've done videos before on the biggest mistake players make, and that is, in my opinion, taking engagements in the open. But there's more than just that I find people doing, incorrectly all the time. Not me, least of all. And one of the first things I want to talk about here is that is still true. But the other thing that happens to me all the time is taking engagements where there is no opportunity to reset. Now you're going to see a little section here. It's me, it's a 1-on-4 in a squad thing, and I come off second best. And people have asked me to show videos where I don't actually win. This is the ball game right there. I didn't quite get that guy dead. But this is what I'm doing wrong here. When we play aggressively, and I love playing aggressively, you can see here, I get this guy, I nearly, 1, 2, oh, if that goes in, we're going home a winner, or at least we're going on to the next bloke. Have a look at the area I'm in. And this is a huge thing that I really want to talk about. Let's do this like this. This is a corridor, okay? Very straightforward. Well, hang on, that's not the corridor. That's not what I want to talk about here. You can see along this area here, that's a corridor, that's the flat wall, and then there's another wall here. So this is a corridor that I'm in here. This whole section of map right here is all corridor fighting. It means that there's basically 2 tram lines, and I'm stuck in the middle of it, and this bloke on the other team is stuck down that end on it. Now he is going to be gunning for me down here, and his teammate is behind the wall here, and all he has to do is not die, and I'm pincered and I'm screwed. And it goes all the way back to here. I do air. Let's look at this fight again. I do this really, really well. I'm actually really pleased with the entry point of the fight. They come and push in, I get a look at them, I see these guys over there, we pull them in, and that's all well and good. Look at how, at no point am I in a position where I can't reset the engagement. And by reset, I mean you can get to cover, and you can use that cover to either get a heal off, or strafe back out from behind cover and pre-fire. Any of those things are valid. When you are in a corridor, or you're in an open piece of ground, or you're stuck against a wall, then you cannot reset the engagement. And that means you have to hit every shot. Like I had to hit every shot on that guy in the hula skirt. You can see there, I am, in a macro sense, I am constantly moving. This is the mistake, right there. I know there's 4 guys in that squad. I've only got 2 knocks. I am pushing out into a section with, let's have a look at the mini map here. That's 1 set of footprints, 2 sets of footprints, 3 sets of footprints, right? And I know that the ones up here, like behind me, are like these ones right here. They are probably going to be a live target. Those ones right there are probably going to be the guy that I've just knocked. So I know that there is someone out here at least, and there is someone out here at least who are very, very mobile. So knowing that, I still leap out the window. And that's the mistake. That's the massive mistake. And look at where I am. I mean, this is, as soon as you see this, corridor, wall, that right there, boys and girls, is what they call in the classics a killing zone. Anything in there is so easy to fire. There is no cover there. There is no escape, and they're going to pin me in, and they're going to absolutely monster me. Now, they deserve the win, and I was just too aggressive. There was nothing I could do about that. And I nearly got them, but this is one of the reasons why I get so tired of having to play FPP squads, is because I have to get them all the way there. And they're not bad players, they're solid players, You get 2 and 80% of the 3rd, and you can't get a hold of the 4th. Whatever. So I'm now going to show you some exit spectator mode. Absolutely. Yes. This is me and ammo from quite a while ago, but I wanted to show you this because this is very much the same kind of error making. Now, first and foremost, this is a huge disconnect. This is not good. Ammo decided he was going to go get the crate. This is... I've got an overlook, but I'm moving around a lot. There's a guy somewhere with an AWM, and I'm really worried about getting stuck in the open. And, I mean, I think about this stuff all the time. I hate this. This situation here, where all around me right here is open ground. There's nothing really that I can use to hide behind. If someone hits a headshot with an AWM, my game is probably over. There's no way I can get into safety. So I hate this. Personally, this is a horrible situation. Something I'll often do when I'm in that situation is I'll get into the back of the car first, just in case there's scoping in to wait for me to get in the front of the car. And there you go. Ammo's just got AWM'd. So I'm coming down here to just like pick ammo up, and voila, I am literally picking ammo up. That's an AWM. So remember how I talked about I worry about that in the open spaces? I'm not touching ammo. I'm absolutely 100% not touching ammo because I do not know where this guy with the AWM is until I am completely happy that it's safe. You should be doing this. You should be absolutely doing this because this is 100% making certain this is for your partner, because if you get knocked, you're not coming back. You're dead. Like if you get an eyeball shot from an AWM right now, you're done and dusted. So taking the time to make sure while ammo slowly bleeds out is important. Now, I'm going to get out of here. Ammo is going to jump in the other vehicle and come up the top, right? Now, we talked about the open and how I find that to be incredibly not fun. And it is easily the reason most people die. And the reason I see people talk about 4 times and 6 times sprays. Fighting away from hard cover will allow you to be sprayed down by people who can run 6 and 4s and 3s scopes in sprays. That's why I pull up on the ridge. Ammo again is down and into it. Like we've got to get ammo back up here because he's in the wide open. Like this is a bad space to be in. And that bloke is finally pushed up. I'm trying to find out. There he is. He's knocked ammo. That's the guy with the AWM. I get a headshot on him. I'm like, oh, yes, okay. He's knocked. Where's his buddy? I'm not going down there until I'm certain that there is no one else. And Ammo's like, no, he's on his own. So down we go. And this is the kind of play that you just hate seeing. This is bad play from both Ammo and I. I should never have left, for starters, until Ammo was healed up. And for that reason, and Ammo should never have gone down there on his own. And there was just a lot of wrong things. A lot of wrong things going on. So there's no chance of resetting an engagement when you're in the open. There's no chance of resetting an engagement when you are in a corridor fight. If you don't have somewhere to go to, you're going to get screwed. Now, I'm going to show you some footage now where we're going to go through and actually do this in a very, very micro sense. And I want to show you how much care and attention I pay to this and how I absolutely make sure that when I am playing the game, I'm constantly staying connected to that whole ethos of hardcover and reset options. Anyway, Ammo in the Spartacus outfit. We're going to get out of here. Onwards and upwards. Yes, thank you very much. That is not the footage I'm after. And this is a good example of someone doing it wrong, though. Like, have a look at this. I know there's a guy on the roof up there. He knows that I have been around this general area. Look at where he is in relation to... That's terrible. That guy right there, if he was to just push to the back of that roof, there is a whole section exactly like this, that area there, on the other side of that roof, which he would be able to use to peek and to have hard cover with. Instead, he is in an absolute area where there is no chance for him to reset that engagement, and all I have to do is poke out and clear him. There is nowhere for him to go. Look, if you are in a position where you can't even crawl to safety, it means that you have totally done it wrong. Now, I want you to watch. A for Adam ads is basically too far out in the open here, and there's a bunch of guys. this is the micro sense of it. Look at how, even when I come up here, I am not going to push all the way out from my cover. I stop. Now, this is something you've got to be more aware of when you are playing the game. And because of it, I actually think this is the reason I get away from it. There's a bloke over there. What a lot of people will do is they will push all the way over to that guy. They'll go there running. This little section here, this is my home. This is my safe space. I can't save A for Adam just by running over there, right? I have to clear the targets. So that's why even here, you can see I'm pulling back behind that wall. I lost hardly any health there. And in case there is someone else there, and he was knocked, so yep, there he is, his mate's up there. And I'm now behind this wall. That was an A for Adam's a little bit outside, and you know what? Not a whole lot I can do about it. Just not a whole lot I could do about that. But look at how I maneuvered as soon as I cleared ads, the two guys on ads. Look where I go to. It's not crazy. I'm addicted to this stuff. This is stuff that will get you to live longer. Look at how hard I hugged that wall. I'm like, where could the next shot be coming in from? Let's get to a safe space straight away. You can see there's footprints around me. All that's going on. I mean, it's terrible to lose a squad mate, but you've got to be able to do this automatically every single time. And then we end up in a situation here where there are a lot of bad guys around, and that's fair enough. We get a couple of kills popping there. Obviously, someone's either cleared them or cleared the last remaining member of their platoon, so they've dropped. That's great. And now we're going to just work our way through the internals of the house, stay safe. I want what's in that guy's box. So I'm going to get some more smokes out there, get some gear. Happy days. What's in there? Let's go find out. Anything nice? Oh, 8 scope. Yep, drop that. Have that. That's much better than a 2X. I wouldn't mind a red dot. I'm not super fast. Do I take the M249? I'm like that close to taking the M249. But look, I mean, look how safe I was doing that. I smoked up hard, and then I am just staying strong. I know there was gunfire coming in from out there. I'm going to check it out at all times. I am within a position where I can reset the engagement. That's why people love compounds, and it's why people love even in open fields. There's a headshot. He goes down, starts hiding. Oh, hang on. There's going to be an engagement out there. They're going to have a fight. No. I don't know what is going on out there, to be honest. I absolutely don't know what's going on out there. I think they might be in the same squad. I don't know. Here comes another bloke coming in. Open field. No hard cover. Cannot reset engagement. Dead. The mistakes that you generally get the most kills from, when you start noticing them and start making sure you don't do them in your own gameplay, that's when you're going to be a lot better off. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I certainly love the idea of having a set of rules that will make you a better player. There is no 100% guarantees in this game. I'll show you a great little idea here, right? So this is the thing I wanted to show you. This is where you can literally almost physically see me. See if you can spot this. Watch when I think, no, that's a bad idea. See if you can spot it. Yeah. I hope you got that. Let's look at that. So I'm pushing aggressively because McGinn's been knocked by this Japanese guy, SPS. I don't know what his last name says. I push around there. There's a knock. We come up here and I jump out the window. Now you saw me jump out the window before. Look at where I am. Okay. Look at where I am. They're right there behind that crate. I realize this as I see the gun barrel there and I'm like, okay, if they come around that corner, I have to win the gunfight. Like if they push around that corner, there is literally no option to reset. If I screw it up, I'm just dead. There's nothing else there. You can almost physically see me go, you know what? I'm just going to reset this. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to look for a better angle. And indeed, I get the better angle and I reset the engagement and off we go. So remember, hardcover to hardcover is important, but always try and have something, especially in these gunfights. And he was coming out, man. Look at that. He was coming out. He had just poked that corner and pulled back in. I mean, these are the things that will save you time and time and time again. And I get them both for that. Best practice. Enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching the channel. I love you guys. Please share the videos. Please sub up and just be nice to each other. Until next time, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.